Hey, it's Monday, so it's time for Lowco Lights on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. We got a bit of a breather from the onslaught of spring sports with rainy weather last week resulting in plenty of cancellations and postponements, but the Bridge Bowl was still in full effect on the soccer and baseball fronts on Thursday, and it was a happy night for Hilton Head High fans. Team Lowco soccer correspondent Conner Worl was in the nest for a boys' brouhaha between the Seahawks and the Bluffton Bobcats in the second and final leg of their Region 7 4A series. Josh Fox's Bobcats claimed a 2-0 win in the first meeting 2 weeks earlier in the Den, but Pete Savarese's Seahawks flipped the script in the rematch. Justin Ruiz Echeverria made a number of clutch saves to preserve the clean sheet behind a stout Hilton Head defense, and Connor Sheeran cashed in the only goal of the night to give the Seahawks a 1-0 win and even their region mark at 3-3 heading into another pivotal rematch at home against May River on Tuesday. Hilton Head's girls made it a sweep with a 3-0 win over the Bobcats, finishing the season sweep of their rivals and climbing into third place in the Region 7 4A standings. The Seahawks have a couple of tough non-region tests lined up this week, including a cross-island clash with Hilton Head Prep this evening. It was also Seahawks versus Bobcats on the baseball diamond, running it back for Game 2 after Hilton Head's Slater Alsobrook shut down the Bobcats in a 4-1 win in Monday's opener. Landon Schwartz picked up where Alsobrook left off, striking out 7 Bobcats in a complete game and going 2 for 4 with a walk and 2 runs at the plate in a 5-1 win. Brad Larson had a big night for Hilton Head, going 3 for 4 with 2 runs and 3 RBIs, including a 2-run double to help break it open in the 6th. The Seahawks move into 4th in the region standings, while the Bobcats remain winless in region play. Hilton Head was back at it Saturday, splitting a doubleheader with Atlantic Collegiate. Grady Charrington-Dunton went 2 for 3 with a double and 3 RBIs to lead the Seahawks to a 12-5 win in Game 1. Sticking to the diamond, Hilton Head Prep blanked Habersham School 10-0 on Thursday with Tyler Britschke and Sam Middleton combining on a 5-inning no-hitter. Middleton also went deep, and Connor Campbell blasted a pair of home runs. Our friends at Beaufort's Own were in the Den at Bluffton High School for some softball action Friday night, but it was a tough night for the home team as Lucy Beckham pulled away late for a 14-4 win. It was also a tough weekend for May River softball, which tested itself against strong Class 5A competition at the Swamp Fox Invitational in Charleston and dropped all 5 games, 4 of them competitive matchups. Sharks are still on top in Region 7 4A. The USCB Sand Sharks were busy on the diamonds this week, with both the baseball and softball teams hosting 3-game Peach Belt Conference series out in Hardeeville. The baseball team was in desperate need of a win, entering the weekend on an 11-game losing streak dating all the way back to March 3rd. And the visiting Lander Bearcats extended the skid to 12 with a 17-6 win in Friday's opener. But the streak ended in Game 1 of Saturday's doubleheader, as Julian Galassi plated Sebastian Biggs in the bottom of the 11th to give the Sand Sharks a 13-12 win that helped with the sting of being no-hit in a 19-0 rout in the series finale. Funny game, baseball. Things weren't quite as dire for the Sand Sharks softball team heading into a weekend series with Georgia Southwestern, but USCB had lost 9 of 11 coming in and couldn't get the offense going in the first 2 games this weekend. The Canes blanked the Sand Sharks 3-0 on Friday and took the first game Saturday by a 10-1 margin, but J.C. Coleman's 2-run homer gave USCB a 4-0 lead in the second inning of the finale, and Sierra Kinlaw made it stand up in a 4-3 win. Hampton County's girls blazed to the title, and the Hurricanes shared the boys' crown with host Whale Branch on Saturday at the Marwin Klein Invitational. Hampton's Tyshana Leverett was the only Lowco athlete to win 2 individual events, taking gold in the high jump and the triple jump. And March might be over, but the madness continues for one former Lowco high school hoop star. Whale Branch alum Nick Pringle stole the show Saturday night in the Elite 8, racking up 16 points and 11 rebounds to lead the Alabama Crimson Tide past the Clemson Tigers and into the first Final Four in program history. Next up for Pringle and the Tide, a date with defending champion UConn on Saturday. We'll look back on the biggest headlines from the weekend and round up the results from a busy Monday night on the Lowco sports scene live at 10 p.m. tonight on the Lowco Sports Lowdown. Plus, you never know who will stop by to join the conversation. Find it on the Lowco Media Network on YouTube or on our social media feeds. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.